Idea, sir.
It's a caution and warning signal on his EDS. Just ignoring it.
Hello, Shuttle. This is MOONBASE 3 Flight Control. We have a caution and warning on EDS. Do you copy? Do you copy? Hello, Shuttle. This is MOONBASE 3 Flight Control.
Do you know his background?
I've made it my business to know the background of everybody on the base.
Parents killed in a crash when he was 3.
Brought up in a state orphanage, educated in a state school, enlisted in the RAF. Officer cadet scholarship to university, selected for astropilot training, top of his group on passing out.
Always first and always on his own.
In the selection of astronauts, one naturally chooses those of maximum achievement and maximum drive. I think Sanders deserves only praise for the way in which he's succeeded in his profession.
But suppose he has succeeded too well. Suppose he's worked so hard for status that if he isn't number one, he's nobody.
Oh, even so, what does it matter? He's got a useful neurosis, one imagines.
In certain circumstances, certain combinations of circumstances...
If you could be just a little more explicit.
If something were to go wrong, if he felt that his immaculate record was being threatened, he might refuse to admit that he needed help from anyone.
I called, but she didn't answer. Everything all right?
Just a few gremlins in the directional guidance system, sir. Soon get it sorted.
Surely doesn't the base computer deal with that sort of thing?
Look, sir, I'm the pilot. This is my ship. I'll fly her and fix her faults myself. I don't need their help.
All right. Sure you know best.
I see. So reluctant to stick out your own neck, you endeavor to persuade me to extend mine.
Stop trying to be so clever. Can't you realize that an official report from me might have worsened the very condition I was worried about?
What's this about Harry Sanders? Is he fit to fly that shuttle, or isn't he?
I don't recall an appointment.
Well, there's one now, Vicky boy. Well,
He was cleared for liftoff through normal channels.
so why did you assume he'd been changed?
Dr. Smith had some rather vague uncertainties.
Well, you should have listened to them.
Something's happened.
He's got a fairly simple malfunction of his onboard computer. It's feeding him faulty guidance signals.
Well, surely all he
Yes, a
has to do
simple
is...
update of the main computer. You see, we take on his onboard computer, correct it, and update it.
Well, why doesn't he do that?
I don't know.
No, why don't you order him to?
I can't. He's cut off all communications.
That's it, of course. I've located the fault, sir. Get it fixed in a jiffy.
Oh. That's a relief. I must confess I was beginning to get a little worried.
Oh, you're in good hands, sir.
The best, Harry, I know that.
See, the directional antennae are on the blink. Well, a simple adjustment, that's all.
But surely the antennae are on the outside of the ship, aren't they?
That's right, sir. Just have to get out there and fix them, won't I?
Hello, Shuttle. This is Flight. Do you copy? Please observe correct in-flight procedure and report. Hello, Shuttle. Do you copy?
He's still looking all right. Even if he answers, we could still
Hello,
have...
Shuttle. This is Flight. Do you copy?
Solar activity
Please
is building up
observe
faster than we
correct
expected.
in-flight procedure and report.
Yeah, all communications will be severely handicapped. That's all we need.
There we are, sir. Now, don your helmet.
I do think you ought to tell Flight what's going on. It is routine procedure, surely.
Right we are, sir. Anything to oblige. Shuttle pilot to Flight. Do you copy?
Copy here, Harry. We gather you have some kind of a problem.
No problem, Flight. My directional antennae are out of whack. I'm just going to nip out to adjust them. Shuttle out.
Hello, Shuttle, this is Michel Lebrun. As acting director, I order you to return shuttle control to us. We're going to bring you back. You are not repeating...
You're wasting your time, Mickey boy.
onboard computer, how can he possibly fix it by going outside?
He can't.
Well, surely he knows that.
He would do. In his right mind.
What's his position?
Just coming within range of the directional satellite. Well, if he's anywhere near those antennae when they pick up the satellite.
The hatch has been resealed.
Hello? MOONBASE control? Do you copy? Please, do you copy?
This is MOONBASE 3 Flight Control. We're copying you. We copy you. What's happening up there? Hello, sir. This is Tom Hill. I gather there's a problem, sir. Can you let us know what's happening?
Tom, is that you? You've got to help me.
What's going on, sir? Where's Harry Sanders?
He's gone. Outside this shuttle, the safety line broke. He just drifted away into space. Tom, what am I going to do? I'm alone up here. I'm not a pilot.
Now listen, sir. It's all dead simple. All you do is switch your onboard computer to automatic. We take over and fly you home, okay? Now, you see the computer keyboard? It's up high and to your left. Punch in verb 7-8.
Again, Tom, I can't hear you.
Up high and to your left. Punch in verb 7-8. Noun 0.
Tom, it's no good. I can't hear you. Tom, listen, I'm going to try and turn her back.
Don't do anything, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Look, just sit tight until the solar flare drops and we can talk you down.
What?
Let's fight the port jets. Full power. Dr. Ransom, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Switch off.
I'll try to straighten her. I'm going to fire the starboard jets.
Stop it, Tom. You're setting every control in sight.
Do you hear me? I'm going to turn her back on the gimbal. I say again, I'm going to turn her back on the gimbal.
No, sir. Don't do it. If you gimbal the main engine, both of us shall tear the ship apart, sir.
She's coming round. She's coming round.
Switch off, sir.
What?
If the main fuel lines rupture, she'll blow up. Switch off, sir.
MOONBASE 3 must be closed down now. The European community can no longer afford this extravagance.
The Americans managed to afford MOONBASE 1, Russians MOONBASE 2, China has MOONBASE 4, Brazil has MOONBASE 5.
This unwanted waste of both money and lives cannot...
Including the unfortunate death of Dr. Ransom and his pilot. MOONBASE 3 has only seen 5 fatalities in the entire 8 years of its existence. However, this is neither the time nor the place for such a discussion.
The Director General is quite right. We have but one item on the agenda, the appointment of a successor to the unfortunate Dr. Ransom. In my view, there is only one candidate. Lebrun must be promoted.
I think not, Madame Karnak. Lebrun is too deeply involved in the unhappy state of the base and the death of its former director. A fresh eye, I think, might be advantageous.
Perhaps you have someone in mind.
Matter of fact, I have. David Calder.
Ah, your Welsh wizard.
I do not know him.
Very unusual man, scientist, academic, administrator, all in one. David Calder was lecturer in theoretical physics at Oxford when the Troubles broke out.
Troubles?
Ooh, the worst we've ever had. A combination of student militancy and reactionary administrators brought the place to a standstill. David Calder took over as Chancellor when nobody else wanted the job, and he had the place running smoothly in less than a year. David Calder is what you might call a militant liberal, passionately committed to the middle of the road.
Since the continued existence of Moonbase 3 is in question, should not the new director be appointed on a provisional basis?
I think not. We must appoint the best man for the job as it exists now.